something you don't know. You need a little enlightening. It'll make you.
Hi guys, happy morning. And today we have a new friend, Priyankini, joining us. Priyankini is a confidence coach for all the people who are frightened of things happening around, not able to do good in career or with respect to family, not able to move forward with what they have. और सब कुछ ठीक है but still miss the confidence. That's where Priyankini fits in. She is an author, she is a coach, she is a mentor for many people. So thanks a lot, Priyankini, for joining us on the show.
Thank you so much, Ravi, for the beautiful introduction. So you have told much more than what actually I am. So thank you so much. I'm honored to be a part of this show.
Thank you. So friends on this particular platform would love to know more about Priyankini. कहाँ से है? Where is she from? What's her interest? What does she like? What does she doesn't like? And how did you get into the passion of coaching? Or if there are any other passion that we are not aware of? So over to you, Priyankini.
Oh, I belong to a very small town called Barbil in Orissa. So I'm originally from Orissa and born and brought up there, completed all my education there. And my actual life began, when I got married. Now, normally it's a normal, taboo for girls that शादी के बाद तो सब खत्म हो गया, right? But actual life, actual freedom, I got to know that this is freedom after marriage, right? So after getting married, I went to Bangalore. I stayed there for 8.5 years. Both my daughters were born there. So normally I introduce myself as a mother of 2 beautiful daughters, a wife of a super supportive husband, and of course a confidence coach, an author, and an entrepreneur, right? So as I told you that I was a very shy kid. I grown up, I fear, a lot of uncertainty. But then at some point, I realized that that was not the real me, right? I was conditioned that way. People around me always used to tell me that, you're shy, you're not smart enough, you're not smart. Even my own dad, my dad, blame him for that. He's no more. Obviously, I respect him a lot because of him today I am here. Right, I am able to recognize my strength. So my dad's friends and the society, the people around me, they used to say that ये तो कुछ बोलती ही नहीं है, she doesn't speak, right? She's not smart. But later on, maybe after class 12, I realized that this is not my true nature. When I actually came out of the house, then I realized that people have labeled me shy, they have labeled me introvert, they have labeled me so and so, right? So that is when I started discovering my own self, and that was when a trainer in me was born. I still remember the day when I was doing my certification in international education, right? So at Indus International School, Bangalore. So they have the collaboration with Birmingham City University, UK. Mm-hmm. Now, one professor called Professor Simon used to come every month to train us. Now, when I always used to find excuses as to कैसे वो पीछे वाले बेंच में बैठना है और हाथ ऊपर नहीं करना है, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, right? I was that person till then. Now, as it was a 11-month course, and as the course started to end, so my trainer, the coordinator, she says that you are 50 teacher trainees, out of you 10 will be chosen to present the last presentation in front of Professor Simon, right? I told, I was selected one month, right? So I literally requested my coordinator saying that, ma'am, what, I'm really, really okay with giving off my presentation to somebody else. I'll give the content, but somebody else has to present. Then she was like, have you gone mad? Are you crazy? But, she somehow, convinced me to present. When I presented, I got a standing ovation from Professor Simon.
Wow.
So that was a moment which actually changed my life, changed the perspective, the way I looked at myself, right? When I was on the stage, I still remember, these kind of specs, a blue color cotton sari, hair tight. So I still remember that phase, that moment when I transformed. I started believing more in myself. I started spreading my wings, and that was when a trainer in me was born. So I started my journey of public speaking from there. So it has been 6 years I am into public speaking. I have worked with all kinds of people. Like I have worked with students, Montessori teachers, people from a sales background, people from preparing for CAT, and graduates, professionals, all of them. Now, recently, a few years back, there's a saying that unless you get a big punch in life, you don't realize your strengths, right? So same thing happened with me. I got a very big punch 4 years back, like when I was pregnant with my second daughter, and it was a huge complication. My husband's job, he's a senior geologist, right? His nature of job, like, he keeps moving to different places for surveys. So, and he was not there with me, and suddenly my blood pressure, it just shooted up, and I found myself on the hospital bed. When I opened my eyes, I was not able to speak, right? And I thought, like, I lost my voice forever. But then I realized that, okay, this was a situation called HELP syndrome, which 20% of the pregnant ladies go through, and only 1% survive. 1%. And I was lucky enough. I was among that 1%ers.
Congratulations.
Okay. Thank you. So I don't know. After that, I just started believing that I have a higher purpose in life. It's not like normal that, okay, I faced a life and death situation. I came out and I'll do nothing. No, I started believing that my daughter was in ICU for 2 months, and I went into depression. I lost my memory completely, to an extent that I was not able to recognize my own sister, my younger sister, with whom I was so close. And that was when coaching came into my life, right? So, yes, I met Arfin Khan, and I started doing things which, like, normal people don't even think of, right? So that was a big turning, huge U-turn. Like, my life completely turned 360-degree after meeting Arfin. Like, he started making me believe in myself. He broadened my vision. The funniest thing I would say is, I was so confused in life, sometimes into Wipro, sometimes into international schools, sometimes into UCO Bank, but I didn't know what should I do with my life, right? But when I started my journey as a trainer, when I started, training people on public speaking, I knew one thing, that, I am passionate about this. I am passionate about speaking, talking to people, connecting with people. Like, you tell me to, take a session for 12 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours, doesn't matter. Like, I feel like I'm just talking to them, right? I don't feel tired, or I don't feel like eating or drinking, nothing, right? And that is when Arfin Khan came into my life. And so I used to believe, that 40,000 is the maximum limit. That is my maximum potential, which I can earn per month. If I get 40,000, that is the most, and I have got everything, right? But after Arfin, so I changed my relationship with money. I changed my coding entire mindset with money, right? So today, I can proudly say, like, I'm very straightforward. Like, I can proudly say that, I earn more than 10 times of that amount, right? So how that happened, right? Because I started believing in myself. I changed my mindset. Now, I got so deeply involved in coaching that, see, one more reason to get involved in coaching was that when I was into public speaking for 6 long years, I started realizing that, as I interacted with people, I realized that the reason which they say that, okay, I'm not able to speak because, I'm not smart enough. I don't speak like my friend. I'm not educated in a English medium school. But the reason was far, far, far different from what they said, right? For example, one of my friends, like, I have written the journeys of these 9, I have selected 9 people who are really successful today, who had, crossed the same journey where I was once upon a time. I have written all these stories in my book, right? So I'll give you one example. Like, one of my friends called Sapna Agarwal. She's from Bangalore. She's a marathon runner, right? She tells that, Priyankini, I can't speak like you, right? And that is just a belief in her mind. And I was very curious to find out, like, what is the belief behind this? She thinks she's brilliant writer. She's a brilliant orator. But still, what makes her say that I can't speak? I can't express myself, right? When I digged out, I found out that when she was a teenager, she was fat, right? And a lot of people humiliated her, and her sister, who was younger to her, got married earlier, and those things created a lot of insecurities inside her, and she always believed that fat people do not have a voice, people do not value them, people do not listen to them. And then I realized that, okay, the insecurity lies here, right? See, now things have changed. Like, she's a marathon runner. I mean, she's a fitness enthusiast. But the belief, that small thought, that belief is still there. I cannot speak, right? So as I, interacted with these kind of people, I found out that it's not about the skill of speaking, but it's more about the confidence. It's not about the short of words, but it's more about the willpower. And that's how, I started helping these people to come out of the shell, come out of the hesitant nature, right? So yeah.
So, who are the people, when you talk about confidence coaching, who are the people connect with you? कैसे लोग आते हैं आपके help के लिए? And what sort of questions they ask and what sort of help they seek?
Yes. So right now, I am working with graduates and professionals. So that is my target audience, graduates and professionals, right? So these audience, they generally have a problem of, voicing out their opinion. वो लोग बोलते हैं कि मैम कॉन्फिडेंस पता नहीं कॉन्फिडेंस फील नहीं होता. मैं बोलती हूँ कि वो एक बॉर्नवीटा होता है, एक ग्लास दूध में मिला के ऐसे पिला दिया और आप कॉन्फिडेंटली बोलने लगो, राइट? So I tell them that it's more about the inner power, right? It's more about making yourself vulnerable. Jitna aap like you think it's just a thought, right? That I cannot speak. When you go and speak, that thought is gone. That fear is gone. So you have to make yourself vulnerable. You have to go there. One of my coachee, he says that, ma'am, you know what? मैं हरियाणा से हूँ. तो मुझे बहुत डर लगता है, अच्छा जॉब है, मैं खुश हूँ, बट बोल नहीं सकता, एक्सप्रेस करने में प्रॉब्लम होता है, राइट? तो मैंने कहा प्रॉब्लम क्या है, कहाँ पर है प्रॉब्लम, राइट? सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज, दिस इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग दैट अननोइंगली वी ब्लेम the people around us, the situation around us, but we do not point the pointer towards ourselves. The day we are able to do that, so we will start seeing possibilities, right? How to improve ourselves. Now वो कहता है कि मैम हरियाणा में कोई भी इंग्लिश नहीं बोलता, राइट? सब हिंदी में ही बात करते हैं, और जब हम इंग्लिश बोलते हैं तो सब बोलते हैं कि तुमको अंग्रेज बनना है क्या, राइट? सो आई टोल्ड ओके ठीक है, लोग नहीं बोलते हैं, फाइन. आपको एनवायरनमेंट नहीं मिलता, फाइन. आप क्या कर सकते हो, राइट? I just try to point the arrow towards them, saying that आप क्या, ठीक है, कोई नहीं बात करता इंग्लिश में, आप फिर भी क्या कर सकते हो? Then he thought for a moment and then he comes up. He says, ma'am, you know what? As a part of my job, I travel to different places, right? And I interact with many people and I try to talk in English with them. And that has improved my fluency and my speaking ability to a larger extent. I told, there you go. And what else? Then he was like, no ma'am, I'm clueless, I don't know. Then I told him that, okay, लोग नहीं है अभी जहाँ पर आप हो मेरे सामने, right? So you have a whole community with whom you can interact with English. You can talk to them, right? और आप बोलते हो एनवायरनमेंट नहीं है, आपने ढूंढना शुरू नहीं किया, कुछ नहीं मिलता है तो कस्टमर केयर से बात करो ना. यू माइट बी हैविंग 2 सिम्स, कुछ भी बोलो, कुछ भी ऐसे कौन से ऑफर्स हैं, लाइक टॉक टू देम इन इंग्लिश, राइट? एंड ही वाज लाइक यस. सो ऐसे लोग हैं, like, see, they don't have the problem with speaking, no problem at all in English, to be very frank. Like 90% of the people, वो लोग सिर्फ एक सोचते हैं कि like मेरा English खराब है, नहीं होता. मैंने कहा like I am a public speaking trainer, I have trained people on spoken English as well. I don't find any glitches. Your English is perfectly fine, but why do you think like that कि English अच्छा नहीं है? किधर से कहाँ, मुझे तो परफेक्ट लग रहा है, मुझे नहीं पता चल रहा है कि कहाँ पे इंग्लिश खराब है, राइट? सो इट्स ऑल अबाउट शोइंग देम द मिरर, लाइक अरे गधे, ये तुम कर सकते हो, ये तुम में ही है, राइट? सो या, दैट्स ऑल अबाउट माय ऑडियंस.
Cool. For friends who've not connected with Priyankini yet, I have a short video which talks about her entire journey. So here is a short video for you. Superb journey, awesome book. So since we are talking about the book, we've showed the pictures of the book and your cover page is out here in the corner. Can you talk something about the book? Why did you select the topic as Speak Out? Okay, which we have heard. We know the reasons, but why this particular topic? Why you would have written books on a lot of other stuff? And what made you write? I mean, become an author and put a lot of efforts in writing this particular book. And who is this book for?
Okay, so first of all, thank you for this question, because I had been eagerly waiting for this question, so that I can talk about my book, right? So this is my book called Speak Out. I'm really proud of this. So I never thought that I will become an author or I will write a book, but all the credit goes to Afin Khan. But yes, there was a hidden desire in me that the point where I was shy, I was underconfident, I was low in self-esteem. I want to pull out all the people who are on same space, right? So this book, Speak Out, is for people who want to voice their opinions, who want to, express the point of view, express what they want to express, right? So how to come out of that fear, how to come out of that shell which they have just, they have made, or they have built a shell within themselves, around themselves rather. So this book is, so here the tagline is Shy You to Speaker You, right? So basically this is for people who are shy and those who want to come out of that and want to speak confidently, right? So I have included 9 successful stories in this book. Rather, I can say them inspirational stories, and I'm one among them. Like 9 chapters of the book is about me, how I came out of this, right? What were my negative beliefs, how I was wired, what were my innovations, and how I came out of it, right? Along with that, there are stories of 9 successful people who are really successful, like few people are fitness enthusiasts, some are coaches, some are like trainers, right? And one is an entrepreneur who is like also a fashion designer, like how she came out of that shell, right? So I believe that stories are really powerful. It's not about only my story, but it's about the stories of 9 people as well. I believe that when a lot of people will read my book, they will connect to at least one of these stories and they will learn something. Right? That is the whole purpose of writing this book.
Superb. So, who's this book for? किस किस को पढ़ना चाहिए? Who should order this? I mean, and where is this available?
Okay, so this question, normally I get during my book launch. Ki you say that this book is for shy people, those who want to become confident. और बाकी लोगों का क्या? Right? जो लोग shy नहीं हैं, जो already confident हैं, तो उनके लिए नहीं है क्या? Right? So my answer to this is yes. All of the people, everybody. This book is for everybody, and specifically for people who want to come out of that fear. Right? Why everybody? Because as this book is all about inspirational stories, right? So behind each story there is a lesson to learn. Behind each story there is an inspiration, right? How that person has lived his journey, the struggles, how he came out of the struggles, how he got rid of his inhibitions, the inner strength, how it was revealed, how they were able to realize unleash their potential, right? So there's a lot beyond being shy, being confident, being hesitant. There's a lot beyond that.
Super. So, Priyankini, we have some rapid fire questions so that our friends can get to know you well, including me. So, are you all set?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what were the trends which you followed when you were younger, but don't exist anymore? मतलब आपके स्कूल के डेज में या आपके कॉलेज के डेज में the trend which Priyankini followed which no longer exists.
Okay. So I am a fashion person. I am very much into clothes, accessories, what you call. I am very much attracted to new dresses. Like I always every month, like whatever pocket money I used to get from my dad, I used to spend that on dresses. But now I think I have cut down on that.
Okay. Do you have a fear of hiding in the dark or getting into a room which is completely without lights?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very.
You still have that?
I'm just very nervous. Yes, I still have that. If you leave me in a dark room, I'll start screaming.
Okay. What is the best room in your house which is personally decorated by Priyankini and has certain things of her choice?
Wow, it's my bedroom. I just decorate it like a palace, right? So the best thing in my bedroom, it will take some time. Otherwise, I would have shown you the photo frame of my mentor. Right? I always wake up in the morning and then look at him.
You seriously have Arfin Khan's photograph in your bedroom?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. Yeah,
Wow.
seriously. One day one of my brothers, he came and क्या दीदी जिसका फोटो लगा के रखा है बेडरूम में, जीजू का फोटो रखो. मैंने बोला, I was like, okay, देखो आरफीन खान के बारे में कुछ नहीं बोलना है, right? So I believe that he's somebody who inspires me a lot. जब मैं वो comfort zone में चली जाती हूँ, अरे ठीक है कल करना है, right? Then whenever I look at that photo, I did okay.
And your husband is completely okay with it.
Yes. He's completely okay with it.
हॉल में तो शिफ्ट कर दो उसको.
हाँ,
good,
हॉल
yeah.
में अभी शिफ्ट करना पड़ेगा. It's high time.
Good to know, because you're so passionate about the person who's really inspired you. So that's really nice to know.
Yeah. So now at this point, I have started spreading that transformation around me. Like my husband has also joined coaching recently, 2 months back.
Okay. So there'll be 2 Arfin Khan's photograph in the bedroom.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Very soon.
Okay. If you get the power where one of your questions for the future, for your future is given, like you have a chance, आपको power दिया जाता है जिसमें आप एक question पूछोगे जिनका perfect answer मिलेगा about your future. So what is the question you will ask?
Sorry, I couldn't get it.
Yeah, let's say
One
God,
question.
God is asking you a question, on a chance, giving you a chance where you can ask one question to him about Priyankani's future. So what is the question you will have?
Okay, Priyankini's future. Okay, it would be obviously what? Tell me the number. What is the number of people I'm going to impact? I'm going to transform.
Super. So प्रियंकनी लाइफ में ऐसे बहुत सारे किस्से होते हैं जिसमें देर इज़ नो साइंस टू इट. ओके, ऐसे हो जाते हैं, यू कम आउट ऑफ इट बट देर इज़ नो एक्सप्लेनेशन फॉर इट. हैव यू एक्सपीरियंस्ड एनीथिंग लाइक दैट इन योर लाइफ वेयर science says completely no, but it has happened to you?
You're talking about the spiritual aspect?
Anything. It can be an incident,
Okay.
accident, anything that happened to you and you don't know how you came out of it, or you don't know how it happened. It has no explanation.
So I am a person who is very much spiritually inclined, since the beginning, since I was very young. Right. So, as I told you that 4 years back, I got into coaching, and it was the same point of time when I, uh, faced this big complication, the life and death situation, the HELP syndrome. Doctors were uncertain. They were not telling anything. Like they were just saying that we cannot say anything. Like there is a huge chances that she will go to coma. Right. Like everybody around me thought that like either I will survive or the baby will survive, right? And then like when I was fitting fine, like after 2-3 months, so it was like a miracle. Like even the people around me, the people in my society, they tell me that like my nickname is Pinky, so they address me Pinky. ये तो तुम्हारा दूसरा जन्म, right?
Okay.
So I really believe in that. There's a power like which has no reason like why you're here or why this happened, right? So I strongly believe in the higher power, the spiritual power.
So if you're given a fully paid vacation, okay, so your travel, wherever you want to go, the hotel accommodation, all expenses are paid. If you're given this particular offer where you can take your 2 beautiful daughters, 1 loving husband, 2 photographs of Arfin Khan. So, kahan jaoge? Which is the location you'll go?
So the first, I have a lot of locations in my bucket list, but the first place would be Bangkok, because it's not my dream, but it's my elder daughter, Preeti's dream to go to Bangkok. So when given a chance, I would definitely go to Bangkok, and we have already decided like what we are going to do there, right? Enjoying the sea beach, having my favorite lobster, shopping a lot. So yes, Bangkok would be the place where I want.
So last question, apart from your coaching, you being an author, writing books, or you're helping others, during your free time, what are those small things which Priyankani enjoys at home?
Okay. So I call them my buzz moments, right? When I'm completely stressed out, like completely backed up with work, just to unwind myself. I love watching movies, right? I just watch movies with my husband. And second important thing is I like spending time with my children, right? I just take them and go wherever I want, like it may be a small park or I love natural places. So I go to like a lakeside or some here there are a lot of like Eco Park, a lot of places where we can go and enjoy together for the whole day and come back. So what a world, and I just love spending time with my kids.
Super. So Priyankani, we're done with the rapid fire question. The last question before we end the show. What is the suggestion you have for the people out there who have a lot of issues with their confidence, or whether male, female, जो कुछ करना चाहते हैं but they're not able to take that first step. So what is the suggestion you have for them?
Okay. So I would say that believe in yourself, right? That is the first thing which is in your control. Like a lot of things are not in your control, but don't just focus on them. Focus on believing in yourself. And second thing is stop blaming people around you. Stop blaming the situations around you, right? Just find out who are you, right? That is very important to discover yourself. It's very important to know who you are. It's very important to see. Normally, we see the mirror every time, right? Every day. But we never see the inner mirror. Like, what is going on in our thoughts? What am I thinking about myself? What is that inhibition? What is that thought which is stopping me? Right? So, awareness is necessary. Become aware about yourself, know yourself, make yourself vulnerable, and just go and speak out. It's that easy.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Priyankini, for taking time out and joining us on this particular show. And so, friends, if you're not connected yet, do connect with Priyankini. We'll share the social handles out here. And the best part is for you, you will have a 45 minutes of free session the first time you have any questions. So no commercial obligation for the first session. Do connect with her. And if you have any questions, anything which is stopping you from moving forward, I think it is the right time. This is the right opportunity for you to connect with her. Take that first, discussion, speak out, talk to her, and then check if that is impacting on your confidence or something which you are lagging behind. So take this opportunity, do connect with her, and do follow her, and do inspire her. And if you get a chance, do buy this particular book, Speak Out. It's available on Amazon and also on Flipkart, right, Priyankini?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes. It's also available on Kindle.
So yeah, friends, so if you're a book lover or if you want to give this, see, it is not only for you. If you feel that somebody would get benefited, books are the best things to gift. So feel free to buy this and gift it to your loved ones. So thank you, friends. Have a great day ahead. Thanks a lot, Priyankini, again. All the best, and do well, and looking forward for seeing those pictures of you and your family in Thailand shortly.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ravi. I'm really honored. I'm really blessed to be a part of this show. And thank you again.
Thank you, Priyankini.